hello there. I'm adjusting my camera here at the last second. Hello there and good evening, YouTube. My wire wants to act up a little bit, but I'm just about to get it settled, I hope. Hello, by the way, I'm William Brantley from Jackson, Tennessee, ready to share with you today's climate summary and give you a forecast for the next few days momentarily. Had another beautiful day here in Jackson, Tennessee, and most of West Tennessee today. Rain-free here. There's a few spotty showers and isolated thunderstorms over in Middle and East Tennessee, but it left West Tennessee alone today and over in parts of Arkansas as well. It kind of went around us. Well, there goes that camera again. Well, I don't know what's making it do that. Let me see if I can make a minor adjustment to keep it from slipping like that. Maybe it'll hold steady. Maybe. If not, I'll keep playing with it. In the meantime, let me get on to the climate data part for the evening, or the text data, as sometimes I like calling it. As of 5 p.m. here in Bemis, Tennessee, which is part of South Jackson, Tennessee, the skies were clear at 5 p.m. The temperature at that time was 85 degrees. The dew point was 67 degrees. Humidity was at 53%. We had north winds at 12 miles per hour. And the barometric pressure was 30.05 inches of mercury. Today's low temperature in Bemis was 66 degrees. Today's high made it up to 90 degrees. Had no rain, of course, since midnight, and none for the month of August. Yeah, August. Today's August the 1st. Hello to August. Goodbye to July, I guess. But welcome to August here in West Tennessee. And for the year, though, I'm up to 44.61 inches of rainfall. That's through July 31st, of course. And normal would be 32.87. As I mentioned yesterday, McKellar Sites Regional Airport in Jackson, Tennessee, actually measured, I believe it was 10.5 inches of rain out there for the month of July, but only 7.58 inches here in the Bemis area. Very scattered last month, depending upon where you live, basically. I got the lower end of that deal, if you can call it a deal. That's all right. Sometimes it happens the other way around. All right, I'll get on to the other climate data for the evening. From midnight through 5 p.m., the lowest humidity today was 50%. That was at 3 and 4 p.m. The highest was 100% at 12 a.m. Lowest dew point temperature was 64 degrees at 2 a.m. Highest was 70 degrees at 9 through 11 a.m. Lowest barometric pressure was 30.04 at 2 a.m., while the highest was 30.12, and that occurred at 9 a.m. through 12 p.m. today. Highest wind gust was 16 miles per hour out of the northwest at 3:58 p.m. Records for today, August the 1st, hottest high would be 101 in 2006. The lowest high, coolest high, was 77, and that happened in 1975. Warmest low would be 76 in the year 2010 and tied in 2011. And the coolest low would be 55, and that occurred in 1971. And the rainfall record for today, 1.03 inches, and that fell in 2007. Alright, that's it for the basic climate summary, text data, as I like calling it sometimes. I'll move on to the radar, satellite picture, national forecast maps, and detailed one as well coming up shortly. Alright, look at the radar first. It looks like we're rain-free here in West Tennessee, of course, as I mentioned. There is some scattered light showers north of Little Rock that's not going to affect us. They'll probably be dissipating soon, too. There is some over in Middle Tennessee, east of Nashville, and on down into northern Alabama. They're moving eastward, away from us here in West Tennessee. And there's a few isolated ones over there down northeast of Chattanooga in the mountains there of East Tennessee. There was one right near Knoxville, but it's dissipated, as you can see. And over near Cookville, I believe that would be, might be Crossville. Whatever, I don't know if you can see this arrow or not. One I'm pointing at, that's about the only one that's heaviest that's still holding on. Well, I think it just about dissipated. Right here, that was the strongest one right here. And it seems to be dissipating. The heaviest ones is down here south of Murfreesboro along near northeast of Huntsville, Alabama. And they'll probably be dissipating pretty soon too. Other than that, they're more frequent over toward North Carolina, of course. And they're staying over there. Matter of fact, they look pretty heavy over there. Well, yeah, kind of near Charlotte, North Carolina. In that area there, right near there. But they look like they're trying to dissipate too as the evening progresses. But that's way over there. Nothing over here. I'll come back over here to West Tennessee. Let me see what the Arkansas looks like now. Arkansas looks pretty good, except for that one isolated deal right there east of Fort Smith, Arkansas. Well east of there, matter of fact. North of Little Rock, more like it. Nothing here in West Tennessee, like I mentioned. Let me branch out one more and get the whole loop on it. Maybe it'd be a better way of doing it. And it kind of shows you where they are, scattered around, especially down in Georgia and the south of North Carolina, and way over here in Kansas. Looks like they're diving southeast into Oklahoma, but nothing around here. Alright, Tennessee, like I said, is almost rain-free. Almost. Definitely is here in West Tennessee. Alright, let's move on to the, let me put that a little closer in case I decide to come back to it. Especially close to West Jackson and West Tennessee. Let me lower that down to get more of West Tennessee in there. Alright, let's move on to the satellite picture. Where Tennessee is clear almost of clouds. East Tennessee's got a few over there, but not a whole lot of them. Most of Tennessee is clear, and a good part of the south of us is too. Let me see how far south these clouds go. Well, not too bad along the Gulf Coast, except for parts of Louisiana. Mississippi's not too bad a shape. Well, I don't know. It's cloudy right along the Gulf Coast down there, and mainly along the Florida Panhandle, mostly. Otherwise, there's some clouds down there, of course. But that's the way it usually occurs sometimes. Let me tell you what. To go back to this real quick. Let me see if I can branch down there to Florida without messing my video up, and just see how widespread that is down there. Here we go. I hope I'm not moving around too much. Let me branch it out a little bit better. That'll help a little bit. Get more Florida in that way. Alright, there you see where it's raining, the wood isn't. And down there in parts of Florida. It's mainly near the Kissimmee, I guess you can say that. Orlando, Florida area. And that area there, Orlando. And pretty heavy down in Orlando, Florida right now. Really, that's mainly alright down toward Miami. It's mainly in the Orlando, Melbourne area of Florida. Alright, let's move on back. Let's move on to the current surface map. That'll also show it. Let me get off the radar and go on to the current surface map before I mess up my video. Current surface map, thanks to the Weather Channel, kind of shows some of that, but there's just a close-up view with the radar. Shows a little pressure down south. There's the rain down in parts of Florida we just saw. It's just the radar was a closer-up view of where it was. down there. Nothing here in West Tennessee, like I verified. 2 low pressures is creating the rain over there in parts of Georgia and both Carolinas, and on up in Virginia a little bit. The front stretches on up into Canada, and swings down south of us over to another low over here in Canada, Kansas. Look, there's that rain over in Kansas we looked at a moment ago, that's diving southward. And there you see where the rest of the rain is in spots of the United States this evening. Alright, let's move on to the national forecast maps for tomorrow. The rain basically stays where it's at tonight. Redevelops again tomorrow afternoon, most likely. We see a low pressure over Mississippi and Alabama. Making sure I'm not getting any company. Hold on just a moment. Let's be sure. I keep hearing stuff. Oh. Oh, hey.
Hey, are you on live?
Well, was, but
We didn't walk in because you thought you were on live.
no, I'm not. You can come on in. I got it headed toward the camera. I meant toward the computer. If you want to.
Thanks, really.
Yeah. I thought I heard there's something knocking or whatever. I thought I'd come over and see what it was. I don't do a live much anymore. Just the main.
Why is Trump's hair yellow?
I don't know. It is kind of funny.
My dad leave a bunch of change right here.
Yeah, is it yours?
It's mine now.
Oh well.
Hey, dimes rack up now. Dimes rack up.
They can.
I'll leave you a little bit of silver.
I'll go ahead and do this video, then I'll get back with you. I'll run through these maps real quick.
There you go.
Then probably his, not mine, though. Because he laid them out, I didn't. I might could use them, you never know.
I'm coming. What is it, baby?
Let me get back to the
Anybody over there?
video real quick. I'll just go through the maps real quick and let you see where the precipitation is expected across the area tomorrow morning, nationwide. And let me see, let me get tomorrow afternoon's in there real quick. And let you see where it's at. Where it's expected, Middle and East Tennessee again, probably. Over in the Plain States. And tomorrow night, it'll be basically the same thing over Middle and East Tennessee, but be light over there, like it is tonight. And then you see the other, all the map features are for tomorrow night. Alright, let me get on to the local forecast real quick and read a couple of days to you. And that'll be it for the evening. I'm going to make minor adjustments here. Let me see, bring this up, bring this down. Mostly clear skies, of course, for the remainder of tonight, all of Friday, Saturday, and most of Sunday. I shouldn't have done that. Sorry about that, folks. Didn't mean to scratch my nose while I'm doing the video. There is a 40% chance of a few scattered, isolated afternoon thunder showers or showers and thunderstorms on Sunday, but only 40% during the afternoon hours, but mainly generally fair skies though. As for Sunday, tomorrow's low near 64 degrees, high tomorrow about 89 degrees. Saturday's low near 69 degrees, high of 88 degrees, and on Sunday low of 69, high of 87. Temperatures are still going to be comfortable. Generally north winds about 5 to 10 miles per hour each of those days. The sun sets tonight at 7:59 p.m. We lost 8 p.m. hour. It sets at 1 minute before 8, 7:59 p.m. The moon will be setting at 8:47 p.m. tonight. The sun will be rising tomorrow morning at 6:04 a.m. and set at 7:58 p.m. tomorrow night. And the moon will be rising at 7:40 a.m. tomorrow morning and set at 9:30 p.m. tomorrow night. And it went through Saturday and Sunday. Generally speaking, it looks like it'll be generally fair skies all of next week as well at this point. The only chance for rain is possibly next Friday afternoon. It's only 40% at this time, that far ahead of time, with highs all next week generally in the mid to upper 80s to around 90, and lows will be generally in the mid 60s to near 70 every day next week. So really got a pleasant week coming up next week, and then fair again by next weekend, Saturday, August the 10th. All right, that pretty much covers it for tonight. I thank you for watching and viewing and subscribing and leaving some nice comments, and I hope to have an update for you again tomorrow night. And until then, good night, and God bless you from Bemis, Tennessee.